Hi, everybody. I wanted to show you an article that I saw today, and it is kind of interesting because I do think that there's something to play here. I didn't bring this out. It was out yesterday, but I wanted to talk about it today. I like the title, Low Energy Donald Cancels Events in Three States, making reference to when he used to make fun of Jeb Bush. But he's canceled a few of his events. And of course, they talk about Oregon, which was basically a blue state. He wasn't going to win that. And then Colorado, which is kind of turned from could be Republican back to a Democratic state. But the interesting one is Nevada, because Nevada, I think he's pretty close to Nevada. So the fact that he's canceling that, as this article brings out, is kind of interesting strategy. And they're talking about maybe he has another plan strategy coming on that he wants to kind of take a little bit of a break for, or the other alternative is that he just doesn't think he's going to win, which is kind of where I think he's at. Um, I know there's a lot of polls that still show him out there that where he's kind of still viable, possibly able to win. But if you look at a lot of the polls, and I mean, it's real hard to poll, but today with the computer and with the social media activity and all the things that they use to calculate this, there's a lot of polls showing that Trump doesn't have a shot. In fact, really never did have a shot. And it kind of goes back to one of my first videos that I made about Donald Trump, was the fact that he's really in this not to win, but he's in this to kind of help Hillary. You know, he was able to knock out the Republican runners pretty quickly, and now he's just kind of folding with the campaign. But anyway, I think this is an interesting strategy. If it is a strategy of strength, I don't see how it could possibly be strength, because any time we're this close to an election and you see that he's canceling events, in psychologically, when people hear that, they're going to think that he's feeling like he can't win. And of course, that he doesn't help his cause by running a bunch of saying over the place that the elections are rigged, and that he doesn't think he's going to get a fair shake, and that the DNC is against him, and all these things that he constantly comes up with of how people are not giving him his fair share or his opportunity to win. So I think this is, I mean, as much as people may think this is a race, I think the race is not it's not too much in doubt right now. I think it's pretty obvious that she's going to win. It's so funny because as I see a lot of this going on, I start to see more and more apathy. Nobody has any energy for him, and nobody has any energy for her. So it's kind of like she wins by default, just because I think she just wins because she's her. It's honestly probably because she's a little more stable. I mean, that's all I could see. I mean, I think a lot of if you look at Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump 5, 6 years ago, you wouldn't be able to tell much difference between them. Now today, they're like extreme opposites. But I think that this is a big deal when he says he's canceling events, because people don't even read the reasons why. They just read that he's canceling events, so automatically they just think he's giving up. So if it's strategy for him, I'd like to know how that strategy plays out, because I think it's bad strategy. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I appreciate you listening.